What's good, my fellow gamers, crypto gamers, everyone in between? I am Sire Memo. You could think of this as some sort of PSA, FYI. I kind of just want to put this out there just in case not many know about this quite possibly amazing app. What you see before you is reWASD. And with Web3 gaming on the rise, a lot of them obviously being PC based, some of them might not really have controller support, or they're working on it, but at the current moment, it's just keyboard support. But you can extinguish those worries because with this app, you can essentially use your controller flawlessly by remapping your keyboard to your controller. And what's amazing about it is not just, if your controller has a select amount of buttons, it doesn't mean that is what you're limited to. You can set one button for multiple keys. Like as you see here on my D-pad, one press will be the number one, a long press will be the number two. I have it set so that a double press will be the mouse scroll wheel up, so I can zoom in, and then obviously for D-pad, I have 5, 6, and mouse scroll wheel down. Also, with the mouse movement, you can set it to your analog here, which is just convenient for me. And if you're worried about sensitivity-wise, maybe too fast, too slow, you can still set that here on the mouse for the mouse scrolling, as you can see here. Setting this for just one side pretty much automatically adjusts it for all of it so that it's more equally based there. Also, maybe there's a game that does supply you with controller support, but only Xbox or only PlayStation. That is still not a worry, because over here you can see the profiles. You can also download community profiles by clicking on this over here. It'll take you to a website. You search in the game you want, and if the community has already made one, you can go ahead and download, or you can just go ahead and make it yourself. But if there's a game that only has keyboard and Xbox controller support, you can still use your PlayStation controller, and you just click this here, and now it'll recognize your PlayStation controller as an Xbox, or vice versa, or even with Nintendo Switch controllers. So with me, I've been playing Awaken, or I've been testing Awaken, which is a fighter game on the Avalanche network. It's still in super early production, but currently they only have keyboard and Xbox controller support. So of course, for me, I just come here and switch to Xbox, and that's it. I'm good to go. Or with Portal Fantasy, which is another game that I've been playing, which is amazing, a Pokemon-like monster catching Web3 RPG game. They only have keyboard support. They did say they will be implementing controller support in the future, but honestly, regardless, that's not really an issue for me because I have my own custom profile here that I've made, which is the initial one that I've shown y'all. And I can go ahead and just use this, right? For Portal Fantasy, there isn't really many inputs. The main thing they have is just WASD for movement, E for interacting, spacebar for jumping. So I've set the spacebar to X, E to circle, and obviously my left analog here takes care of the WASD movements. And if you wanted to download this, just visit their website, reWASD.com. It is a one-time payment. This is something I've had for a while. I can't remember what the original price was that I paid, but there is like a more premium version you can download, I believe. I just downloaded what I saw was available. It was like $8 or something like that. But if you don't want to purchase it, you're still skeptical, you can try for free, 7-day trial. Honestly, I feel like if you're a PC gamer and you love to use controllers, then this is something that would definitely come in handy. You can connect your PC via HDMI to your TV in the living room, bring your controller in there, kick back, relax, use your controller to just game out. Or even if you just wanted to use your controller for non-gaming purposes, you can still use it to navigate your computer. So this is something I highly recommend to anyone who does prefer using controllers over keyboard. Or if you don't have a select controller that a game supports, then still give this a try because there's multiple customizations. And if you did have a PlayStation controller, whether PS5 or PS4, the touchpad itself, as you can see here, is essentially 6 different button commands that you can set to it. Then on top of, add in multiple buttons for one button, as in long pressing, triple pressing, double pressing, there's just almost like a limitless amount of customization. You can essentially map your whole keyboard to your controller, regardless of what you're using. Obviously, it might take some time to fine tune it and find that comfortability, as it did with me. But with what I got set up here, I think my setup here isn't too bad. I enjoy this with FPSs or RPG games or the likes, and it's done me wonders. I'm a big PC game player. Whether Steam, whether Web3, whether using emulators, I play it all. And this right here has been a lifesaver. Also, even if there's a game that doesn't have inverts camera controls, right? You can just do that yourself by setting it here. Just invert it yourself. You turn this on, and bada boom, bada bing, you'll be good. So that's just about it. Just doing a good deed here by letting y'all know about this amazing app. Definitely give it a try, or at least try the trial. Because if you've been suffering or wondering, how to set your keyboard to your controller, or you've been passing up on games because it's just keyboard supported, there's no need to worry about that anymore. Just give the app a try. And if you guys have tried it, let me know what you think in the comments. And if you have any better customization profiles here, because I wouldn't mind trying some new ones depending on the game. This is just my own personal taste here, as you can see. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Y'all take it easy.